Hi, it's Mika Day. Thanks for tuning on in. Today we've got a pretty exciting, fun stream looking at continuing onwards with the 2.5 Honkai StarRail content, doing some more of Luka's storyline, and kind of everything related to the actual tournament. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, our next enemy will be...
Since I've been given the chance to participate in the repechage, I have to make the most of it and not disappoint everyone who's been cheering me on.
Should be Argenti. Yeah, you got this, Luka. Now that we've helped fix your brain a little bit.
With a dedicated coach like you, of course I'm gonna win. But I'm still not quite clear. What are the rules for this popularity revival match?
According to the previous war dances, the repechage is a free-for-all among popular contestants that have been eliminated. There's only one winner, and only the winner can rejoin the knockout stage. But General Jing Yuan has amended the rules, hoping to give more opportunities for the contestants to showcase the beauty of duels. It is said that the Lafu has invited a highly reputable warrior known for his virtue to serve as the referee for the repechage. Have you guys heard of the Knight of Beauty?
Ah, that's how he showed up here. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of convinced he was just following Boothill around like a lost puppy, which, like, you know... I'm not gonna totally dismiss that theory because I think it's funny, but... that makes a little bit more sense.
The Astral Express is so well connected. I've run into so many friends of yours already while participating in the war dance.
Yeah.
Mr. Luka, I'm sure the knight will see the beauty in your powerful punches. I truly hope you win.
Thanks, Miss Carmela. I will succeed.
That way I won't have to worry about getting a permanent role anymore.
Okay, we've had kind of an amended thing. That's sort of interesting. Either way, though, we're gonna need to do some training? No, we don't need to do that yet. Can we just immediately go?
Do I look impressive when I punch? It's not like I can see myself in action.
That's convenient.
Will I impress the Knight of Beauty? The Knights of Beauty sounds like an organization with high aesthetic standards.
I don't think you have to worry that much, Luka.
Don't overthink, Luka. Think about Margie and always focus on your next punch.
Are you ready to showcase your style?
I'm all set. I'm gonna win this.
No doubt about that.
Okay. So, to the Argenti fight, which... Excuse me? That seems illegal. Okay. So we're looking... Ugh. Hate that. Ice, destruction. Ew, that is not his normal setup. He's normally fire and something else. That's disgusting. No offense. Okay, we've got a healer already in this team, which is interesting. So whoever we add is gonna need to kind of mesh well with everybody. Options, ultimately, based on the fact that we've got Jade on the team, I'm thinking we go either additional support, so we're on May, or Firefly for this one. just because she can apply her own weakness break. She's got multiple times and she's self-healing, so she should pair well with Jade. The other option would be Herta, but she's not as built as I'd like to take into something like this. So I think what we'll end up doing is we probably will go run May for the start, and if that doesn't work out, we can switch it up. Although, what's our thing? What's our deal? Okay, we are trying to go ultimates. Oh, see, so this is really, really, really built for Herta, isn't it? Oh, she uses her ultimate often enough, though. I feel like we'll try it. It's worth a try. Yep, that's definitely the way to go. Okay, for every target, regen energy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to go. There's not really another better choice here, since we are specifically ultimate based.
Contestant to challenge Argentine, the Knight of Beauty, is a super popular young hero, Luka Strongarm!
Hey, Albert's back.
Luka, the entire cosmos has been waiting for your return. We all love you. Good to see you again, dear friend. Your demeanor is still as captivating as ever. As much as I want to keep chatting with you, dear friend, please forgive me for not giving you as much attention today. You're not the star of the day. It's Luka.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Argenti. I've heard a lot about you. They say you're really great. I'm pretty good myself, too.
Oh, poor Luka. He's
This is
trying.
my first time seeing you. I was there when you had the duel with Boot Hill.
Oof.
Mr. Argenti, I'm sorry you had to see that spectacle. But please, don't underestimate me because of that.
No, not at all. When you stepped forward and swung your fist at a formidable opponent fearlessly, the beauty of that moment struck me. I've been replaying it in my mind for some time, and it always brings tears to my eyes.
I feel like talking with Argenti is just gotta generally give you a confidence boost. Like, he never says anything mean or rude. He just finds some way that something is a positive.
You're making me blush. I lost so badly, it didn't really seem beautiful at all.
I must correct you, Luka. Idrilla never promotes the twisted notion of winners being more beautiful than losers. Boothill was only trying to scare you, but you weren't aware of that at the time. You thought you were dying, but for the sake of your dignity, honor, and home, you stood firm and threw a punch. In my view, that's combat aesthetics at its finest. However, even though I hold you in high regard, we still have to compete, according to the rules of the war dance.
No problem. I won't disappoint you, Mr. Argenti.
Well, let the trial begin. Luka, prepare yourself.
I gotta say, the vibes here are so weird. What with him being
always deliver.
his own self.
Until I see that I will
That's
protect all
weird.
beauty.
Probably should have waited on that till we had a support, but that's okay.
Mr.
Hello.
Invited to perform the Rondo of Beauty.
Okay.
Beauty is eternal.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Till I see that light once more.
I get that they're trying to showcase all their 5 stars here, but having Argenti versus Argenti is just a ridiculous decision in my mind. Like, this is silly.
I will protect all
I'm
beauty.
doing pretty awesome. I hope you're doing well too.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
The opponent strikes again. How will Luka react?
Ah.
Wretched and fleeting.
Yep, I am
Bending the
on the
rules.
fighting event.
Give an
Whoa.
inch and they'll take a mile.
Alright then.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
The flesh.
Who's the
Ah.
backstabber?
Rise to the challenge.
Mr. Argenti,
Luka, change your angle and punch!
Till I see that I will protect all beauty. For a Drilla. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Right? Yeah, no. That's one of my favorite things about it too, because it's like these are a bunch of people that I just don't. I know! Exactly!
I will
Thank
protect
you.
all beauty.
Right? Like, Luka would be great for this. We could have gone with him. I get he doesn't pair well with Jade, but like, Luka, you could pick Clara, you could pick anybody else. Or just change up the weakness, stick Argenti somewhere else with Jade.
You
Like,
can't
this
play
is just
dead
silly.
standing
It's
up.
silly. So silly.
Guess we have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Embrace virtue. The beauty is eternal.
There's more to life.
Rise to
Lose
the
some,
challenge.
win.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Yeah, like, I get wanting to have somebody that you fight with, like, this style. That's cool, that's fine with me. I don't have any issues there, but, like,
Who's the little
so odd.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Get them.
Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense. We're not doing that.
Wretched and fleeting. Get them. Rise to the
We
challenge.
finally get to go now?
Beauty is eternal. Rise to
Give
the
an inch
challenge.
and they'll take a mile.
There's more to life.
Get them.
Right, yeah, no, he's so common as one of our enemies.
Wretched and fleeting.
Lose
I
some,
have
win
gotta
some.
say, it's so confusing in the turn order, too. Like, there are so many other enemies that have summons. Like, I get that we technically got rid of Luka's, you know,
An anthem.
whole
Beauty with
hallucination thing,
The opponent is coming in hot.
but, like,
And Luka.
there are so many
The flesh for a Drilla.
other
Rise to the challenge.
enemies that we could fight that have summons. Like, if we'd put him one step earlier,
Some value, I suppose.
Cocolia would have been a great one to put Argenti against. Like, that works if you change the dynamics a little bit. This is weird. It's weird.
Existence is unity.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. The beauty is eternal.
Keep your cool, Luka. Let Argenti see your
All will be
bravest
swept away
side.
by the wind.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty. For a Drilla. The flesh wound. Rise to the challenge.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Rise to the challenge.
Goodness.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. I'm giving you one last chance.
Yeah. That would be another good one to have included here. Like, I get it's one of the easier bosses, fair enough. But, like, that would be such a good one to include.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty.
Or, like, even... Like, obviously he's a harder boss, but, like, if you did something... For something like this, where they're giving you half the characters, like, Aventurine could be fun. Like, anybody. But he's been in every single event for the last, I don't even know how long.
My gratitude till I see that I will protect all beauty. Ugh.
Or just, you know, pick any other character.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Just a graze.
Because they kind of did a little bit of a cop-out on Boot Hill, and I was sad about that. I kind of wanted to see someone fight him and what his fighting mechanics would be, but no, instead we're fighting a demon of the mind, or whatever the heck they went with for that one.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might. Flesh wound. Till I see that I will protect all beauty. Ugh.
Every petal in all will be swept away by the wind.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Mr. Argenti, this punch count as the beauty?
The indomitable Luka never gives up. The fight continues.
Okay.
Get them!
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
My guiding light. The beauty is eternal. A test. Until
I will
see
say
that
though, I am
will
happy that
protect
they
all
didn't do what
beauty.
they could have done with this event, which is make it like something very similar to like Pure Fiction,
Luka is the real.
where if you're not quite fully built or anything like that, it would be completely impossible.
All will be swept away by the wind.
They've at least made it functional
Until
for
I see that
everybody,
I will protect all
since you only
beauty.
need one character added.
For it, Drilla.
Oh,
It's amazing, Luka.
yes! Victory!
Excellent. I wasn't wrong about you. Your skills, wisdom, and courage embody the beauty of a martial artist. Argenti sees beauty in Luka. That means Luka's strong arm is set to make a comeback to the war dance.
Yeah, I went for Fei Shao, and then also I got Ling Sha, so those two.
Luka fans, let me hear you holler. 3, 2, 1, make some noise!
I'm quite liking the two of them on a team together, actually, with March, and then
Mr. Argenti,
I've been
truly
running with
grateful for your recognition.
either Harmony MC or Runmei, which has been fun. What about you? Did you summon on them?
Actually, I'm simply using the authority granted by the Xianzhou people to let you return to the tournament. You don't need my recognition at all, or anyone else's.
Right? Like, I feel like March was literally just so built to pair well with Fei Shao. Well, yeah. Yeah, and then you just throw in any other support, I feel like, whether it's Robin, her, someone to boost attack. I feel like that makes such a good trio.
It's hard to understand your words when they sound so philosophical.
No matter. Just remember one thing. You're already the embodiment of the beauty of battle, which is a fact. Regardless of winning and losing, or what others may say, it can't be taken away from you.
I'll keep that in mind and try to digest its meaning when I'm back home.
By the way, I heard there's another war dance contestant who's good at using an iron arm. If you two are matched as opponents, it will surely be a magnificent dance.
Right? Yeah, no, when you can seesaw them, it's so good. And the follow-up attacks which boost March's build-up, yeah, they were definitely designed to pair together, because there are other characters March can work with, but she was clearly meant to be with Fei Shao.
Another strong arm? Who could that be?
I shall take my leave, Mr. Luka.
Especially in, like, Divergent Universe, too. Like, that's where it gets crazy with the follow-up. Oh no, not answering questions. Her too. Yeah, she's another one of those ones that they're like really pushing at you. Which I feel like Boot also kind of gotten that treatment, but because he's not an enemy and also a character, he's like, it feels less common than Argenti has been. But like, and then they do keep sticking Gwenaifen in everything as well. Like if it's related to Xianzhou, she will be there. I don't know what that's about. Which I'm sure to a certain extent it is dependent a little bit on what voice actors they can actually get and have access to. But like, it would be so nice to see kind of some of the older characters come back and be a little bit more prevalent. Like, which they did. Admittedly, they have done that with March and also Luka. They're back. But like, they've got so many options that they just ignore half the time. It feels like. Okay, let's see. How's our news doing? Okay. More like a dance than a battle. How delightful. What great things they have to say. Okay. What else have we got? Aw. Sweet things from these two. That's good. How delightful. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Okay.
Miss Qingque has restored more parts of the record? Let's check them out now. Hopefully we'll find out the reason why Igor came to the Xianzhou.
Interesting. Oh, you're not even gonna tell me who we have next, are you? How rude. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I feel like they have to make it a little bit trickier, especially towards the end.
Lynx, look! She
But
and Luka are here.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I feel like it depends who you
This
paired
Jade
him with.
Abacus is too severely damaged. Even with my best efforts, I can only restore a small part of the record.
What we're about to watch should be the last of the records.
Igor Haft is a hero of Eurilo 6, yet we know so little about his life. This information we've discovered can help us know him better.
Are you guys ready? I'm going to play it.
Go ahead, Miss Qingque.
Igor, a flicker of sorrow appears fleetingly in my empathy module after listening to your speech. Even the coolant is unable to put out this flame of melancholy.
So, will you deploy your army to take over the collapsing market, Mr. Abraham?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I won't. Every business decision has to be reached based on rational consideration. Your homeworld only contributes 0.005% of the logistical capacity required by the Building Material Logistics Department. In terms of the resource allocation of the traditional project department, its share is infinitesimal.
Mr. Abraham, that infinitesimal share you mentioned is my everything.
You can try your luck on the Lawfu of the Xianzhou Alliance, where the Luminary War Dance is currently held. The people of Xianzhou have always prided themselves on their benevolence, and they have aided many planets ravaged by the denizens of abundance. Perhaps they might lend you a helping hand? However, my child, I must remind you that the Xianzhou martial contests are much more than simple cyberboxing. You turned down the prizes and rewards you could have had just to talk to me for 10 minutes. Please at least take my sincerest wishes with you when you leave.
Miss Qingque, are you alright?
I'm fine. I just feel a bit blue after watching it.
Hey, it happened a long time ago.
You're right. Qingque, don't be sad. It's just history.
But the fact that it's history makes it even sadder. Igor grasped at every tiny sliver of hope for someone to rescue his home world. When the name Xianzhou Alliance was mentioned, I imagined things unfolding like this. The Cloud Knights went to Eurilo 6 as reinforcements and eliminated the Ruin Legion, and the people of Eurilo 6 emerged from the crisis. Even without the records of what happened afterward, we know very well that things did not pan out that way. Igor's last hope, the Xianzhou Alliance, did not come to his world's rescue. All his efforts were in vain.
No, Miss Qingque. He didn't fail. Igor Haft later returned to Eurilo 6 and fought against the Antimatter Legion on the front line. He, along with many others like him, preserved the desolate city of Belobog with their flesh and blood. The fact that I can participate in the war dance to fight for my home today shows that he didn't fail. Those who sacrificed their lives 700 years ago didn't fail either.
You're right. If Igor could see how impressive you are on the war dance stage, he would definitely be very proud.
It's a pity we don't know how Igor performed at the war dance back then.
I went to the repository the other day and did some digging. 700 years ago was not too long ago, but it was a turbulent era. The aftermath of the Second Denizens of Abundance War still lingered, and the sedition of Imbibador Lunae soon followed. I couldn't even find a complete list of contestants, and I didn't see Igor's name anywhere.
It's okay. Even though this ancient legend is no longer known, I can still create a new legend myself. With my fists, I'll rewrite Igor's story in the War Dance's ring. Just you wait and see.
Yeah, we look forward to it.
Can't wait.
You know, at least it hyped him up, even though it was a remarkably depressing story. Not that I ever expected that he would meet with any success, considering we know what happened to Bellabog. Yes, who are we fighting? Tell me. Tell me right now. Oh? Oh, a grand mystery. How fun. Okay. Let's see, do we have anything new and exciting? What are you? Oh. Okay, very interesting. Feels like it could be quite exciting. Ah. Okay. We can fight Sam, which is always fun. But I think we go here. Purely based on the characters I have. Okay. What are we doing? Ah. Hello, thank you. Okay, increased ultimate damage. We're running essentially the same crew here. Definitely the way to go. Based on that. So we will go you, you, you. And I feel like Ron May is still a solid choice here. Yeah. Okay, so we need to shift these guys around, huh? There. Yeah, I think either her or we go Harmony. Maybe Harmony, honestly. A follow-up visit. Yeah, that's the only reason you're here, I'm sure. Okay.
Time to suffer. I'm breaking.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl.
This storm shall pass. Wretched and fleeting.
Time to twirl.
Till I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl. Protect me. How appropriate. Time to suffer.
How rude.
Don't come any.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. Flesh wound.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl.
Till I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl.
Till I will protect all beauty.
Yeah, I feel like this setup isn't terrible. I'm glad we don't have to do this in particular as part of the, like, reinforcement combat, like the extra combat you do when you do it a secondary time with your own characters.
Let the show begin.
I do not have a good group for this. Not with the AoE that you kind of need to have.
Dreams do come true.
The beauty is eternal.
Time to twirl.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
This really is just a spam your ultimates kind of a vibe here,
Time to suffer.
isn't it?
The mood is set just. Let the show begin.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Till I see that I will protect
Because
all
normally for
beauty.
something like this where you want AoE, I would probably throw in Firefly. And you can't throw in Firefly to this because she uses her ultimate like once ever.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Which, admittedly, Harmony Trailblazer isn't really doing much of anything helpful here either, as far as
Till I
damage
see,
goes,
I will
but
protect all beauty.
the speed boost is worth it.
I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl!
Whoa! Herda! What the heck was that?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Stay in step.
That wasn't normal,
Till
was
I
like
see,
she doesn't
I
just
will
do
protect
that,
all
does she?
beauty.
She just kept going. Maybe she does. Huh.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting.
Time to twirl!
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Get them.
Time to suffer!
Do you know who I
Well,
am?
was a pretty solid
It's all yours!
healer and or team member,
Time to twirl!
which is interesting to know. I'm glad I saved for Ling Shaw, but
Take your
she's
positions.
definitely...
Dreams do come true.
Maybe if she gets another rerun, I'll go for her at some point.
It's not over!
Just based on the other options. Okay, halfway there. And we get to go in, what was that sound? Is that just the Tuskper? Must have been. Every time that startles me just a little bit. Okay. Samantha. Samantha? So she scares you a little bit then? Okay. Let's see. Where is she? Down here? Maybe? No. Not down there. Up here. Did he seriously just call her Miss Foxy? Luka, you can't call them that! That's rude. Small. Oh. Okay then. How odd. Okay. Oh. I see. Lose HP to gain vibes. So basically, like, low-key constantly die. That sounds like great fun. Okay. I guess, let's see, what are our weaknesses here? Random. Random weaknesses. That's good. It's gotta be either Speed Boost or Firefly. I would think. Oh. When characters lose HP. Ah, okay, so maybe not. Maybe we add in another healer here. Maybe we pop in Lingshaw, because if not, I worry a little bit about her. About the survivability of this team. Maybe not. What are our boosts that we can add? Regen energy. And ultimate activation. Still keeping with that. That's a bit odd. But okay. The only other thing I could see working would be Ron May, maybe. We'll try Ron May. This could be rough. It could be really rough. Goodness. Okay. Are you really gonna... Okay, so she's a little crazy, but that's cool. Oof.
Oh,
Well, okay then. What a
existence is unity.
grand time.
Too little. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is the dead return.
Okay. Oh.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches. Bloom. Unnecessary.
Huh. Okay.
A veil to send you. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Oh. I tell you what, of all the characters to have like a really killer voice line, he's pretty high on that list. Especially when considering that all the girls are just kind of
Blade of moonlight.
staying a little bit quiet, a little bit subtle.
All will be revealed.
Nothing too
Lunar
crazy.
flame.
Other than our Zanjolafu friends, which she's kind of got one, but like blades though.
Enjoying yourself?
Of all the
Receive
enemies that I truly
A
hate to
blade knows
fight,
eternal sleep is not the dead
these guys are pretty darn high on that list. It's so unfortunate. The fact that they just like hide
Some
their
value, I
weakness from
suppose.
you sometimes. I
Nowhere to
hate
run.
it so much.
I'll see you off.
I'm just gonna spam heals for him, I think. Nice.
That paradise may be savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Grace and elegance. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Okay, we're gonna try and get everybody's ult activated before. Nice. Oh, okay. Or wait for the free
All
ult
will be
activation.
revealed.
That's a good
In
one.
lunar flame.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Ooh. Okay.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Oh. That was some damage at the end there. Oh. How delightful. Huh. Okay. So she's like low-key a secret crazy person. That was not the vibe she gave off to me. I mean, like a little enthusiastic, maybe. A little culty. But certainly not ultra crazy person. Yeah, no, I'm kind of with Luka on this one. It has weird vibes. Doesn't quite feel right. Ooh, a puzzle. How curious. There's not really a great spot to enter here, is there?
Emergency situation. All prison personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures and act without delay.
Oh. I love a good emergency. Is it like an actual emergency or just our ongoing emergency, I wonder? $102? No way. That's insane. She does not have murder vibes. Okay. Sketchy. Well, no, obviously that's not a misunderstanding, but like... Okay. maybe they really are just like that. You never know. There could be an option. They could be trying. Oh? What the heck? Sir Robot, what? I find the tiny murder robot much more concerning, actually. Perfect anti-organic equation. Okay. Y'all tried to repair a murder robot? Oh boy. And he went and immediately killed all of you, didn't he? That's messed up.
Some value, I suppose.
Oh no.
Existence is unity. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Ready to shine. Nice job! Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. The fearless
This
knows
is
not
so
fear. I won't do.
unfortunate. Oof.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
You sure do.
Victory!
This is perhaps a touch excessive against one of these guys. Honestly, it feels a little bit sad.
Never hesitate!
Okay. See, I'm confused now because like if he didn't immediately kill them and they didn't kill him, how are they all dead? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh. Weird. How curious. Goodness. Okay, so this is our true conflict, then it must be.
Here you go, Master!
Stay away!
Time to show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! Watch this!
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate! Too slow.
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
One more, and then we go here.
Victory is inevitable!
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
I could take 10 of you! Yeah! Oh, I get it! Ha-sa! Shing!
Oof. Still definitely a very violent robot, isn't he? Huh. Honestly, I have a lot of hope here that this really is true and as good as it sounds. Because it seems a proper shame to condemn the whole group of them if they are able to resist and not completely murder everything they ever see. Which, just looking at Samatha, seems like it certainly isn't. Oh no. mean, like, definitely still a little culty, but like, good culty. At least there's that. Okay. So this is where things are about to go horribly wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Gosh.
Emergency situation. All prison personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures and act without delay. Come on. You gotta give her a chance. Oh no. Come on, man. Not again. Not this again. Seriously? They really are out here at bringing up the tough questions, aren't they?
Goodness. Yes! Woohoo! It's an actual option at the very least. Oh no. I kind of want her to win now.
Eternal. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Ready to shine. Nice job! Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
The fearless knows not fear. That won't do.
Yeah!
Too slow.
Oh, not one of these guys again. I hate them. They're the worst.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Awesome! Now watch this!
Ooh. Okay, you know what though? That's more hope than I thought we'd get, honestly, considering the everything that just happened here. Like, it feels to me like there are so many options. Like, of all the characters to make a one-off character, she would have been a cool one. Another cool one. Like, to make a bigger part of the story. And maybe she will be someday. But, like, as a playable character, she's got the cool background. I mean, you could give her some kind of fun powers. I'm not saying I don't love our two characters that we just got, because I adore them. But, like, that right there was such a prime opportunity for a really, really cool character that I feel like I would love to get and play, and they just kind of passed it up. Like, I don't really know how you would make her part of the story other than by, like, incorporating her way, way earlier into this whole arc and kind of having her come all the way through, a little bit like how Hishao is. Like, kind of similar, but not really the same. But either way, it's another cool option that I feel like would have been a cool addition to our character roster here. Especially since they're, like, not really doing more than one for the next update. At least that we know about, I guess. You never know what they've got planned. Oh no. Not Firefly. Wow, so aggressive. We're friends. Calm down. She's sweetheart. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. It's all fine. So bulbous. So, not her then? Honestly, it could be either way. Okay. Uh... I don't know. Personally, I think that's hilarious. Little bit silly to not have actual Firefly, but you know, that's cool, I guess. Understandable that she couldn't make it into a war dance considering everything. Okay. Ah, weakness break. Gotta love it. My good old-fashioned friend. Oh, hey, look! Somebody's had the same idea as me. That's so funny. Okay. Cause like literally the team I've been running. You and let's do it. Like this is my crew here. Gotta love it. Okay. After the next time characters use their ultimate, their action is immediately advanced forward. This could be the other option here. Honestly, for the weakness break, considering that that's our goal. But ultimates for this team is solid too, so we'll go with that for now. And then follow-up attack as ever, because you gotta love it with this team. That's actually hilarious though. I mean, it's a good team, so I'm not that surprised, but it is a little bit funny. Ah, the Sam mass production models, I see. Right. Oh, devouring children. What a fun little add-in. They're so intimidating, aren't they? Okay, well, delightful.
Eternal.
I could take 10 of you. Nice job.
How rude.
Do. I'll give you never hesitate. Too slow.
Okay, right, we need to break friends.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, that's better. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
This could be rough. They've got a pretty high threshold, don't they? Eek.
Stay away.
Ready to shine. Yeah. Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Well, it certainly could be worse, I suppose.
Some value, I suppose.
Okay, we don't want to give her weakness onto anybody. That's important because she does not have the breakability to keep up with everybody else on this team. That's like super duper important. Okay. You are gonna be facial based. Perfect. Delightful. Well done, March.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns everything in this world.
I think Shaw's out here just killing it today. I mean, she's built as a break character, but goodness.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! Too slow. I venture forth to hunt.
Okay, that's not going to do anything, so we're going over here. Yeah, you really do need crazy break effect for this one, huh? Honestly, I would probably bring this exact team, so like I'm not that surprised by it, but...
Now watch this! Time to show you what I can really do! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Oh... The ultimate ability with Facial gives you 2 charges. That's nice. How fun! Oh! Activated again. Goodness. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
I venture forth to hunt.
We're just forcibly activating here. That's cool. Oh! That was fun damage, wasn't it? So terribly intimidating, this group. Impersonations? Seriously? I mean, like, obviously that's their thing, but come on. Yeah, please stop. Not that anyone's gonna arrest you considering what you look like, but like, come on. It's just disrespectful.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough.
Attention, all visitors. Travelers who
Yeah, now we get to go,
stop by the Visitor Service Center.
To head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
let's go see who are we fighting.
Hey, looks like I've got enough points. How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents.
Uh-huh. Wow, they really just aren't gonna tell us, are they? Well, how odd. I mean, like, look, there's like fur and then like what looks like maybe an arm, but like...
Okay, time to get fired up.
That's the
Let's
most
head back to the lounge.
blobby picture I've ever seen.
After this match, I'll be up against Yan Qing in the Ringmaster's Challenge. I thought I'd be really nervous, but I don't have the jitters at all. To say I'm not nervous at all isn't accurate. How should I put it? I'm unusually calm.
Okay. I can't wait for that to change when you have an actual crisis when you see Yan Qing for the first time. 'Cause that'll be funny.
I get you. I felt the same way for my 75th round of interviews with Interastral Peace Entertainment.
75 rounds? See? It's fortunate we didn't join the IPC system. Now we don't have to endure this misery.
Maybe don't say that to the IBC related representative standing right next to you.
Let's not dwell on that. How about we check out your next opponent?
Independent contestant. Iron Arm? Why so mysterious?
This contestant is quite mysterious. I looked him up and found out that he always wore a heavy cloak in his previous matches, so his face was concealed. Perhaps he asked the organizers to hide his real identity.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Is this where Svarog's been?
Ooh, so mysterious. But it doesn't matter, because now I'm gonna step into the ring and see just how strong this Iron Arm is for myself.
Let's see.
This will surely be a great match. What moves does he have up his sleeve?
Luka, are you ready to be crowned as the king of the Iron Arms?
Ha! I already am the king of the Iron Arms.
You sure are. Let's hit the road, King of the Iron Arms.
Okay. Consecutive actions. Gotcha. Okay. Who are they giving us? Ah! Okay, same group, but instead with my girl here. So we're gonna stick Lingshaw in there and just have it be a time. Not you. Where'd she go? There she is. Yeah, and their fire weakness too. This is like a solid team. Gotta love it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what did I say earlier? I said literally any support character in the middle there. That's exactly what we're doing here today.
Look!
Okay, well I didn't call that one.
Why didn't I think of you?
What? Tiggertron is in an iron arm? You're so silly, Luka.
just kidding. Since you're here, that must mean the independent contestant Iron Arm must be...
The two fighters in the ring right now are remarkably similar in many ways. The first contestant comes from Bellabog, Luka Strongarm. The other contestant is also from Bellabog, Svarog.
Okay, alright. I wasn't wrong. That's good. I'm glad.
These two contestants from Bellabog are each other's final hurdle before advancing to the Ringmaster's Challenge. Picture as a sense of humor. But if we look on the bright side, we can see that no matter who wins this match, Bellabog will have a representative qualified to challenge the Lawfu's Ringmaster.
Right. I actually find this to be quite unfortunate because I hate fighting Svarog. He's like of all the enemies, he's my least favorite because he grabs you and kidnaps your characters, and I don't like that. And it's a pain. Like, it doesn't really matter who you have with you, it's just generally a pain. Especially if he takes the wrong character for your team. Like, if he takes your main DPS character, you're just done. Like, you're done. I hate fighting him. Like, I would pick Adventure Reed over him. He's the worst.
I apologize to you, Luka, for participating in the war dance anonymously and keeping you in the dark.
You don't believe I can win, so you came here to boost the chances of Team Bellabog winning the war dance, right?
This isn't about what I believe, Luka. This is a matter of calculation. Mathematically speaking, your chance of winning is low, but Belobog really needs this win. Thus, I entered the competition. This ensures that, regardless of who emerges victorious, Belobog will earn recognition.
This stings a little, but I get it. Pitch Star Cook the Great, come clean. Did you know about this right from the start?
Sorry. Svarog said you would be sad if I told you the truth, so I kept it a secret.
Aww. I mean, fair enough. Still a little confused as to why she's here and not Clara, who is actually Svarog's child companion, but that's cool.
What's next, Svarog? Is it Bellabogian against Bellabogian?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like having both of them, well, a genuinely bad idea on the part of the adults would be hilarious.
It seems there is no other choice.
I didn't manage to beat you previously. Mathematically speaking, I'm afraid I'll suffer the same fate this time.
Your calculation is erroneous, Luka. Mathematically speaking, your chance of winning is unknown. There is a variable that I have yet to ascertain, so it's impossible to draw any conclusions.
Variable?
Your improvement. I am an outdated robot. No matter how many pull-ups I do, it only wears down my joints. I will not grow stronger. However, you are different. With each experience, you will continue to grow stronger.
You might be right, but... well, this is kind of embarrassing to say, but I'm not sure if I've improved or not.
Hence my assessment. We should face each other here. Luka, you need to defeat me.
No problem, Svarog. Bring it on!
Woohoo! Let's do it! I hate beating up this
Again,
stupid robot.
I want to remind you that I won't make this easy for you. Please be careful.
Like, at least he's being nice about it this time.
Someone else take this one? Here you go, Master! I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Push Lord is coming in hot. Hang in there, Luka!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5
Come on,
seconds.
Svarog! Don't lose! Come on, Luka! Don't lose!
At least we can, like, take him out quickly. That's nice. Love that.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Module overload.
Need a shine. Yeah!
According to my calculations, this is not the best you can do. Please treat this battle seriously.
How rude.
Is not leaving any opening.
We're doing our best. You shush.
The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding.
Never hesitate! That won't do. Too slow.
Oh, I get it!
Luka, quickly use that move! They'll never see it coming!
Yeah! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of pure body and mind. Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Nice. We're just...
Triumphant! Victory is
Ooh.
inevitable!
That's rough.
Officially neutralizes his opponent's attack.
Okay.
No doubt about it. Luka is the real deal.
I venture forth to triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Awesome!
Luka has set the arena ablaze with excitement.
Nice. There we go.
The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Ooh, nice. Come on, Hook. Okay.
I can't handle that girl.
At least she's sweet about it, you know?
Victory is inevitable!
Looks like Svarog
Oh no.
For an all-out attack.
Be of your body and mind.
Transmission blocked.
Resonate all together. Tonight, Stars Echo.
Yeah, you just keep singing. Nobody needs to do anything else. Nice.
Oh, I get it. Now watch this.
Okay, I take it back. This hasn't been too terrible, actually. Rude.
That won't do. Keep calm and use your Iron Fist against your opponent. Do it for me.
Victory is inevitable! You're falling apart on your own. The fearless knows not fear.
Awesome.
Too slow.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Nice. Okay.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! I venture.
Indomitable Luka never gives up. The fight continues.
Victory is inevitable!
Okay.
Be of your body and mind.
Yeah,
The truth burns everything in
definitely.
this world is
For this
bleeding.
one, just keep going.
Push forward.
Oh, boo!
Purge initiated.
How unfortunate.
Resonate all together.
Transmission
Show me
blocked.
what you can do. I'll give you fun. Never hesitate!
Oh, I get it.
At least this group is like able to basically take these out immediately, which is so nice because like that's my biggest problem always with them. It's just
Stars Echo.
nice.
Yes.
Okay.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
That won't do. I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Certainly have got weakness breaking spades, so at least there's that too.
Luka the Miracle Man.
Delightful.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Kaboom! There we go.
By the Amber Law, what a glorious showdown between the two Iron Arms. I declare the winner of this match also earns the chance to challenge the ringmaster, Luka Strongarm.
Woohoo! Finally!
Luka, do you hear the cheers? You won.
Svarog, you didn't go easy on me, did ya?
No, I didn't. You defeated me, fair and square. Get some rest. You're up against the ringmaster of the Lafu next.
Svarog, based on your calculations, do you think I can beat Yanqing?
Depends on how freaked out you get by the fact that you told Yanqing to shout out into the unknown, I can defeat Yanqing, because I think that's gonna throw you. I really do.
The result of my calculations holds no importance to you. You need to step into the ring and experience the battle yourself. That's what matters more to you.
And also the fact that you're gonna get laughed at by someone who looks about 14. Maybe 14.
Got it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Like, clearly he's not, but that's what he looks like he is. Oh? Press conference, how delightful. Okay. I must ask Hook. She's adorable and tiny. Okay. Gunarthan's back. Hello. You're very fun. They sure are. Hey! No. Boo. That's dumb. Bye, friends. Okay, let's see. Did we get anything completely ridiculous? Okay. Alright. That's chill. Aw, what a sweet thing from Hook. Okay. Just generally nice things. How delightful. Oh, secret
Luka's
tactics.
going to challenge Yanqing soon. I should join him in the lounge to make sure he's ready.
Yeah, probably for the best. Gotta make sure he's not having a crisis.
Wow. A source just informed me that General Jing Yuan himself will be present for the upcoming Ringmasters Challenge.
Oh. Oh, pressure on both sides.
Huh? The general is such a busy man. I can't believe he's coming to watch nobody like me in action.
Well, his child is competing, so naturally he wants to see.
Mr. Luka, know your worth. You're far from being a nobody now. The most popular war dance contestant from another planet is challenging his disciple. Of course he has to be here.
This is so stressful. I can't embarrass Bellabog in front of General Jingyuan. I feel like my heart is about to burst out of my throat.
You're good. Calm down.
Being too nervous might affect your performance. How about a bottle of sweet
No.
soda?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. None of that, thank you.
I shouldn't drink that.
Bad idea.
How about this? Let's go watch someone else's match, shall we? According to the schedule, the current match is between Boot Hill and Yanqing.
Huh? That sounds interesting.
Sure does.
You need some fresh air. Being cooped up here in the lounge will only make you more nervous.
Get moving. We might miss the match if we wait any longer.
This should be funny.
Then let's put you to the test.
Where are we even trying to go here?
Woo! What an intense battle! If I had hands that could sweat, they'd be drenched by now. Still, I wonder why Mr. Boothill suddenly decided to holster his gun and forfeit the match. Was he intimidated by Yanqing's swords? Or was he forced to leave because he's wanted by the IPC? Regardless, I hereby declare the winner of the match, the Lofu's Ringmaster, Yanqing!
Oh, we're too late. Looks like we'll have to catch the replay later on.
Oh, son of a fudge now. That boy is strong. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. You all come to see my match. Oh, too bad. Those little IPC fudglings are on my tail. I gotta hightail it out of here.
Aw. What great sadness. I actually wanted to see this one. I felt like it would have been good.
I gotta say, your original iron arm looks good. But you know, no matter how tight the schedule, there's always room for a goodbye. Before I head out, let me buy you a cup of tea. Dew's Tea House in Arm Alley has some mighty fine fudge and tea. Fiery. Just the way we like it. Us grown men need it strong and kicking. Fudge yeah.
No way! You're wanted by the IPC. How can I trust you to take him out for tea?
Camera girl, I don't even mind that you're one of them little IPC fudglings. Yet here you are, acting all forking judgmental.
Trailblazer, Miss Carmella, please don't worry about me. I believe Boot Hill means no harm. I'll be back soon.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, now that ain't gonna happen. Tickety fudge, what kind of man you take me for? Mr. Boothill, welcome. Please, take a seat.
Hey, isn't this the Luka Strongarm that everyone's been talking about? It's a pleasure to have two distinguished guests here today. What can I get for you? Just let me know.
I'm fixing to leave the Lafu, so, give me a send-off with a cup of that single malt strong tea you only get on the Cienjo. No need for the fancy stuff. Popper's blood will do just fine. As for him, he's about to face a tough battle, so fix him up a glass of hero spirit.
No problem. I'll be right back.
The vibe of this place is similar to Belobog.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm buying you drinks for two reasons. I want to apologize to you, that's the first. My intention was to test your resolve, but threatening a competitor with life and death was a bit over the line.
At least he's self-aware.
I'm real sorry. If you drink this cup of tea, it means you forgive me. Okay?
I learned a lot from that match against you, Mr. Boothill. Actually, I should be thanking you for that.
Okay. Glad you ain't mad. Now, let's get to the second reason. I think you should pull out of the competition.
Oh, come on. None of that.
That's out of the question. I won't back down. Just like how I faced your gun last time.
I'm leaving not just because time's running out for me, but partly because of that ringmaster too. This kid's young, but he's got some serious skills. Facing him will take too long, and there's no guarantee of winning. It ain't worth getting caught by those forking IPC hounds over a competition. You're different. You always have the choice to leave. The whole cosmos knows about you and Belobog now, so you've already achieved your goal.
Oh, you are talking to the wrong guy if you want him to back down.
No one will blame you if you withdraw now. But if you step into the ring, you'll be crushed. You get what I'm saying?
I understand. But I'm still gonna step into the ring and throw a punch. Win or lose, the outcome isn't the only thing that matters.
I'm impressed, kid.
Oh, you're testing my resolve again! I almost fell for your trap.
Dog my wubba boots, you're forking sharp, boy. You remind me of a friend. A girl called Rappa. She's set in her own ways, just like you.
Oh, is that our first mention of her? It is. How interesting. That's pretty cool though. Gives me hope that Boot Hill will actually like feature in the story more coming up here too. Which is good. I like him. He's another one of my absolute favorite characters. Both to play and just because I think how he talks is funny. And his story is actually really good if you read it. Like, he's just he's a well-created character, it feels like, who just didn't get as much of a spotlight as he should have had.
Is she as weak as me?
Well, can you crush a star with your bare hands?
Well, that is some lore, isn't it?
Can she?
She can't. But she always insists that she can.
Okay. That's funny.
That's ridiculous.
It makes me excited to meet her. I don't think that I'll pull for her, just based on what we know of her kit, but I'm excited to meet her.
But holy forkaroni, she's really strong.
It's getting late. The match with Yanqing is starting soon. I wonder if Luka's back. Let's see whether he's in the lounge.
There he is.
I can't believe the match is about to start. I feel as though I'm having a dream.
Oh, don't have a crisis. You're fine.
Stay calm, Luka. Just treat this like any other regular point-based tournament. Right! Regardless of how the Ringmaster's Challenge transpires, you've already made a mark in Belabogian history.
That's exactly what makes me feel like I'm dreaming. In fact, the biggest takeaway from this trip to the Luofu is that it made me realize something. I don't fight to gain or prove anything. I don't even do this for the sake of winning. Whenever I throw my punches, I feel like I'm the happiest man in the cosmos. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Even though I don't fully understand it, I'm still pleased to witness your growth.
Well, it's time for you to get ready for the final battle.
All right, here we go. Okay.
I can't believe it took me so long to realize that Gepard, Argenti, Boot Hill, Svarog, and Mr. Tail were all trying to tell me the same thing. Oh, does this mean I've got one foot in the realm of the strong now? Huh, maybe it's the mentality that makes you strong.
Luka, are you ready to challenge Yanqing?
I've been ready for a long time.
Wow! I'm not even ready yet.
You got this, Luka. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? I didn't actually pay attention to that. Alright, what's our actual thing? Increase break damage when characters break weaknesses. Oh, okay, so we're playing the Firefly team then here. How delightful. So, basically, them, and then I would throw Fei Xiao in here. Honestly, because you've already got your support, you've got your healer. You really just need another character who can hit weaknesses. I mean, oh, not you. No, no, no. No, thank you. I just want her third slot. Yeah, I mean, you could put anybody here, realistically speaking. Preferably someone with a fire weakness break abilities. Topaz would be a fine choice. I wondered. I always wonder. They usually prevent you. But I thought it might be funny if they let you double up in characters. But either way, let's see. What is their Firefly? Because I feel like mine has to be better at this point. We're going to take mine because level ups. And honestly, we're just gonna bring my characters here. Well, maybe their Lingshaw's better. Mine doesn't have the right artifacts, although she's fine with her build. We're going my characters. I don't need theirs. I have all these ones. Okay. Break effect. Let's go. This is where things get interesting.
Hi, Mr. Luka. We meet again.
How is this possible? You're Lung Feng.
Yeah, hon, he was lying to you. You're very sweet, though.
Sorry for not revealing my name previously. I'm the Lufu's ringmaster, Yen Qing. Mr. Luka, I've had my eye on you these past few days. You weren't aware, but I was in the crowd watching all your matches. I must say, you're a formidable warrior. You're resilient, sharp, and strong. What's even more impressive is your resolve. Every punch you throw shows a courage that doesn't care about winning or losing. That has left a deep impression on me. I've heard about what happened to your planet, so I understand how you need this win. Just one more step, and you'll take Belobog's name into the history books with you. But as the Lufu Ringmaster, there are things I must uphold.
I don't have a stirring pre-battle speech, Yanqing. Thanks for giving me directions when I was lost. Many have done the same thing for me these last few days. And it's thanks to all of you that I'm here now. Still remember the lofty aspirations we yelled loudly at the sky? I, Luka, will be the winner! I will defeat Yanqing!
All eyes are upon Luka Strongarm, who has finally arrived in front of Yanqing after overcoming numerous hurdles. Since the beginning of the war dance, the match between Luka and Yanqing has been the most anticipated one among the audience. Now, this highly awaited showdown is about to unfold before viewers across the cosmos. What will be the final result of this match? Let's watch and find out.
Ooh. Big fancy cannons? How exciting.
Anyone who qualifies for the Ringmaster's Challenge is a respectable warrior. You're a top-notch boxer, just like I'm a top-notch swordsman. The outcome of this match isn't going to change that.
Yanqing, I'll give it my all to defeat you.
Likewise.
Both fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now. Jing's flying swords are thrown
Okay.
around the ring. How will Luka deal with them?
Alright, honestly, I feel like we wait here.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be a pure body.
Luka knocked down Yanqing's sword.
Oh god, 9?
Flying start.
Seriously?
Take your position.
That's insane.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Youch.
Forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant!
Cha-cha-cha.
Victory is inevitable!
That
Dreams do come true.
is insane.
The mood is set. Just let the show
They
begin.
really did just take in Ching and say, we're gonna make him
Sword, heed me.
Your opponent is not leaving
double
any
S tier, didn't they? Goodness. And you're not even gonna be useful here, are you? Just yet. Alright, here we go.
Detonate. Luka officially neutralizes his opponent's attack.
Like fire.
The indomitable Luka never gives up. The fight continues.
May the
Kaboom.
foul stench dissipate. Be a pure body and mind.
This is certainly a break team character, isn't it? Break team group.
Let's improvise.
Which honestly is fun. It's not often you get to see fights that are like properly intended for break characters. But having this one be like that is quite nice.
Luka pulls off another miracle with his bare hands. What a man!
Victory is inevitable!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You're falling apart on your own.
Okay.
The fearless knows not fear.
We're gonna
Allow me to bridge the
save
group. Time to cleanse the
Shaw here.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Set the seas ablaze!
Okay.
Luka's truly a magnificent warrior, and she's starting to take this more seriously.
Okay.
You're all in on it.
How rude. There will be none of that, thank you.
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
He seems to be struggling to land a counter. What's he going to do?
We're fine. Calm down.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you never
It
hesitate.
just is taking a minute. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This definitely might have been a case where switching around the Fei Show build might have been the way to go.
The mood is set just let the show
Because you
begin.
can build her for break, but I think you want to keep the actual damage for when he loses his weakness break, I would think.
On the defensive. What will he do?
We're fine. Calm down.
Time to cleanse the filth. Be of your body and mind. The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
We are so fine. Calm down. I mean, admittedly, we aren't really getting anywhere. But we're not doing
I
badly.
venture forth to
We're
forever
fine.
triumphant! Victory
Does that seriously say 90?
Sword, heed me.
What the heck?
It's his signature move. Will you be able to take this?
Cut through the ranks.
We're fine. We're totally fine. It's all fine. Oh no.
Cut through the ranks.
Yee.
Your swords are so tough. My iron arm has gone kaput.
In this case, I'll stop using my swords. Let's decide who the winner is with our bare fists.
Oh. Oh. Aw, how sweet.
Yanqing, are you doing this out of sympathy? I don't need a victory like this, because I have no problem accepting defeat.
No, you aren't defeated. Can't you hear? Everyone's cheering for you, Luka. I think that in their minds, someone like you could never be considered defeated.
Such a moving battle!
Thanks, Yanqing. In a true fight, does losing even matter? Winning and losing are part of any match. But I gave it my all, and I did it! I kept throwing punches, punch after punch, until the very end. When I go back to Belobog, there will be another fight waiting for me in the future, and many more battles to come. Archie, I tried my best. Just like you. I won.
So Luka takes his defeat in stride. The audience's passion stays strong. Their constant applause is a salute to this resilient Balabagian fighter. In my view, there is no winner or loser in this match. At this moment, the admiration both sides have for each other and the audience's enthusiasm speaks for itself. This is an unprecedented match that goes beyond winning and losing. Stop putting the camera at me! Focus on them two kids!
Aww.
I didn't expect my war dance journey would end in this way. I've never felt so at ease. I think it's time to pack up my things and head home with Lynx and the others.
Sorry for disturbing your rest, Mr. Luka. General Jing Yuan would like to meet you. Please, make your way to the seat of Divine Foresight.
Me? But I lost the match. Is the General really interested in meeting defeated contestants too?
As a Skyfaring Commission staff member, I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that question.
Oh, you'll like Jiyuan, Luka. He's great.
Hello, Luka from Belobog. It is a pleasure to meet you.
General Jingyuan, it's my honor to meet you. But I'm not quite sure why you summoned me here to the seat of Divine Foresight.
Because of that exciting match earlier. And also because you're the second war dance contestant from Yorilo in the past 700 years.
Do you mean... have you by any chance heard of Igor Haft?
Igor. What a nostalgic name. I know him, but... Actually, I should say I will always remember him. You and he are two of a kind.
General, do you know about Igor's experience on the Xianzhou? In our hometown, many of us have heard of Igor Haft's heroic tale, but we don't know what he really went through during his journey beyond the sky. Please, you have to tell me his story.
That was over 700 years ago. At that time, I was young and also serving as the war dance's ringmaster. Igor, a tall and red-haired boxer, appeared in the ring. Every swing of his fist felt like it carried the weight of an entire world. He had a peculiar habit after finishing a match. While turning down all the prizes and gifts, he would talk about his homeland's plight to the spectators, warning them of the Antimatter Legion's attacks as he sought help from those who were capable. Just like that, he conquered every opponent and finally stood before me. Much like how you faced Yanqing. He threw his punches in silence, matching me blow for blow. But as the fight was nearing its end, he suddenly stopped and left the arena. Igor, the Alliance leaders have listened to your tale and your homeland struggles. Many Cloud Knights feel sympathy for your situation. Is there anything more than sympathy?
They are unable to send forces. We've received a warning signal from the Yaoqing, meaning a major conflict between the Xianzhou and the denizens of abundance is imminent.
I understand. Thank you, Jingyuan.
Where will you go next?
I'm headed home, because my home needs me. I
thought I would surely find a way to rescue it. Or at least someone in this vast cosmos would hear my plea for help. But I was wrong. Eurilo 6's tragedy is insignificant. Disasters unfold in every corner of the universe. If not here, then there. If not today, then tomorrow. People have grown accustomed to the disappearance of insignificant stars in the sky. While I've been fighting here, my family and friends are bleeding to death because of the Antimatter Legion's invasion. With every fist I threw, their hopes dimmed a little more. It's time for me to go back now. If a child cannot fight to protect his mother when she needs it, what right does he have to call himself her son? See you again, Genuine. No. Considering my age, I don't think we will be seeing each other again.
I wish you victory, Igor.
You too, Genuine. If the opportunity arises, I'd love to fight you again. I'm coming back, Mother. I've come out on top in all my fights. But this time, victory is out of my reach.
The war dance is held to foster friendships through combat arts. However, I was just a Cloud Knight lieutenant at that time, powerless to change anything. I couldn't even utter any words of solace as I watched his despondent silhouette grow smaller. And just like that, he left. Time flew by, and then, in the blink of an eye, 300 years had passed.
Pardon my interruption, General. What was the name of the world you just mentioned?
Let's send an invitation to that world called Eurilo 6 for the war dance this year. Hopefully, his descendants will respond.
General, the astral charts of the Skyfaring Commission indicate that this world has been destroyed. General?
Send an invitation. Even if it is just a wish that won't come true.
So, this is why we received that invitation?
Igor gifted me a keepsake before he left.
Is this?
We took this picture before we parted ways. Despite feeling crestfallen that day, he still kept a smile on his face.
Oh my gosh, he looks so young. It's little tiny baby Genuine. Look at him. He's so tiny. Ah!
Now, I'd like to give something to his descendant in return for his gift. 700 years ago, I didn't have the chance to help his home. But it's still not too late for me to step in.
With the Everwinter Monument as our witness, I, the Supreme Guardian Branya Rand, hereby announce that the Xianzhou Lafu Belobog Mutual Trade Agreement is now in effect.
Oh, how exciting for them.
I've heard stories about Belobog, where the residents, in their most desperate times, steadfastly maintained the spirit of the preservation, resisting fate until the break of dawn. It wasn't until I stepped onto this land of heroes myself and felt the burn of the perpetual ice on my skin that I finally realized how solemn the belief of the preservation is and how great the people struggling there are. From today onward, the Xianzhou Lafu fights alongside you until the eternal freeze turns into the spring breeze and the frozen land melts into fertile fields.
My old friend, you once expressed your desire to be a long-life species. Because we had a longer lifespan, you thought we would have more time to grow rectify mistakes, and change the future. You were wrong, Igor. The next punch is always what matters most. For our world, the future is what truly matters. We don't just appear out of nowhere. Each of us comes from the world that was there before we were born. People are like a giant tree, closely intertwined and ever-growing. People shape history. History creates heroes. Heroes inspire the future. And the future brings forth new people. My old friend, your call for help back then has been answered. Luka is the answer. He isn't just a boy. Instead, he's as ancient as your civilization. And he's the embodiment of Eurilo 6. I should have realized sooner. A civilization that can give rise to someone like you wouldn't be easily wiped out.
Mr. Depard, are you ready? I'm here to return that victory you lent me.
Oh, how
Dance
fun.
commemorative items. A collector's model of the Sword Champion.
What? Aw, but I want one. Sounds like fun.
Perfect timing, Coach! Now that the war dance has ended and Luka has returned to Belobog, it's time for me to go.
Aw. Are you sure?
I hope so. But Mr. Albert keeps saying that I still lack experience, so I guess I'll have to gain more experience for a while longer. Honestly speaking, these days of participating in the war dance with you have been the happiest of my life.
That's so sweet, but also so sad.
Now that Luka is the hottest rising star in the whole cosmos, he'll definitely have lots of chances to participate in major tournaments in the future. When the time comes, I hope you'll still be his coach, and I'll still be in charge of covering your stories. By the way, this is the issue of the newspaper that features the showdown between Luka and Yanqing. I bought 100 copies. This one's for you to keep.
Aw.
Oh no, it's getting late. I'm about to miss my star skiff. I should get going. I'll see you next time. Of course. It's just a matter of time before he becomes the most dazzling champion in the cosmos. I've got a knack for reading people.
Aw, how sweet. From Carmela, from Gwen. How nice. Oh. Love a good text from Yanqing. How delightful. Alright, well, it is definitely time for me to get going for tonight. So I will have to do that final mission at some other point here. But either way, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. It's been a good time. I feel like this was a good story. It was funny, a little bit more lighthearted for sure, for the most part. Obviously, they still hit us a couple times with some hard stuff, but in general, especially the ending, very lighthearted, which was nice after our whole, the whole rest of our story, which has been a little bit dark and gruesome, kind of bringing it up a few notches. It was fun. It was a good time. It was cool to use so many other characters. I feel like that was probably one of my favorite parts. Because there's a lot of characters that I feel like just don't get their utility shown very well, and who I haven't personally seen in forever. Like, I don't know when the last Blade or Jingli rerun was, but I know it's been a while. I haven't seen one, so it's been a hot minute for sure. There's definitely a lot of characters that haven't had a rerun recently, but either way, getting to actually play some of those characters that I've never really gotten to play was quite fun and very interesting. So it was a good time, and I'm excited to see what they come up with next for Rappa, because she should be an exciting character. I'm interested to see what they do with her, because I feel like at the very least, even if maybe her kit isn't necessarily the greatest thing I've ever seen, she should be a really fun character, which I feel like it's also important that they have a couple of those out there. So I'm excited. Either way, my next stream will be on Wednesday. I will probably be streaming some Genshin because we should have the new update coming out right there. And then back to Honkai StarRail more than likely on Friday night, both times 6 p.m. EDT, as is typical. So I hope to see you there. Either way, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome afternoon, morning, or evening, whatever time it is for you. Have a good one.